Hi, this is Colin, and in this next video we're going to discuss the text editor module in more detail. We had a quick look at it in an earlier lesson, but today we're going to spend a little bit more time on it. So let's go to our page builder and we'll go to basic modules. We'll drag the text editor back out onto the page. Let's put it up in this top one up here. This is the full width column, or a full width row and a full width column, and I'm just going to add some random text in there, and I actually have some text that I can put in. As you can see, it's put that completely across the full width of the page. So that might happen if you happen to have your row set to full width. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my row settings and I'm going to change this content width to fixed. Now that's going to change it to the width that we put into our global settings earlier on. So I'm going to click on save. That brings our text into a little bit more of a narrower section that we can read. So the usual options is that you can pick this up and drag it around to where you want. So we're going to put this down here. I'm just going to delete that row. We don't need it anymore. So there we go. And we've got this text down here. So I'm going to go back in and edit it. Okay, now this is the usual text editor that you're familiar with in WordPress. If you don't have these other options down here, then you need to just click on this little icon here. It drops down what's called the kitchen sink. Okay, but we can choose what we want to do here. So for example, I'm going to move this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing directly. If we're looking at T-bone chicken, this is called bacon Ipsen, and I'm going to highlight that. I can click bold, and as you can see, we've bolded that there. I can also change the font sizes in here, so if I want that to stand out a little bit, I can do that. I can also choose something, let's say, a little bit further down and make that a different text color. Let's choose something that you'll be able to see on your screen. I'll make it red. Okay, and we should be able to see that red on there somewhere. And that's funny, the red's not showing up. I'm going to click save. There it is, missed it at the top there. So I'm going to put that, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to just move that somewhere else. So I'm just going to put that back to no color by clicking the X. That'll take the red away. Okay, and I'm going to choose somewhere a little bit further down where I can see. So I'm just going to click on the sirloin shoulder down here and make that red where I can see it. That will be better. We click save again and you'll see that we've got the sirloin shoulder down there. So what else can we do with text? Well, first of all, we can duplicate it. So if we duplicate that, it's the one below. Now, so one of the other neat things we can do with the text module is we can take this, we can actually drag this into another column. Let's drag it down here. Okay, and what I can do is I can now go into my column settings. These are more advanced settings that we're going to get to later on, but we'll just quickly look at this. If I choose this particular column setting here and change my background color to something like green, I want something that you can see here. So I'm going to click on that. You can see it's changed the whole column. And if I go for something really dark here, actually let's go down to black. That'll look more interesting. Click on save. Now you'll see that my text is gray, so it does stand out a little bit more. But if I go into my text editor and I select all this text and make it white, if I go in like that, okay, what I'm going to do is go back into my sirloin shoulder and just make that red. Pretty hard to do once you've got white text, but there we go. Click on save. Now you can see how you can have some really cool effects, or you can create some cool effects using different color column backgrounds and in white text. That makes a huge difference, doesn't it? Okay, so if I copy that text now or drag it somewhere else, you've got to be careful because it will keep the white text. So let's just put it back over there. And that is the text option. There are a lot more things you can do with text. So the best thing to do is have a little bit of fun, change some of the column settings or row settings, change the background colors and change your text colors and enjoy. So that's it for today. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.